What do you see there? What do you see? Last night, I got the bench set up. I got the bench placed in the location of the garage that I want. I got the drill set up. Before I actually mounted the actual upper half of the drill with the motor and all that, I had installed the AccuSize tap head using a Morris Taper 2, because that's why I bought the Buck Tool drills, because it took a Morris Taper 2, MT2. So, and it's got that done. Of course, I mounted the lathe, and I need to take the Cosmoline off. I'll probably maybe do that tonight. I'll probably clean the garage up, and then clean the lathe off and get that going. Clean the parts out, get that going. And so I needed one more piece. So I ran to the hardware store, and there's a connecting arm that comes off the tap head so it doesn't freewheel. It stops the tap head so it can do its job. And so I was just kind of testing it, freewheeling it a couple times. And so I went ahead and bought I think it's an 8-inch, half-inch bolt, and a couple nuts and some washers, and I'll place that through the pedestal of the drill press. Not the pedestal, but I mean the work table. And that will be the final component. Now the tap head can stop against that and run and do its cutting. And I happened to get up early because I had an errand to run, earlier than I usually get up, my day off. And I was going to say, I got the bolt, I got into traffic, and it was kind of rainy. I was driving home, I was on the truck, and I thought, you know, I have everything I need. I mean, okay, granted, there's, you know, I mean, I want a digital heat treat kiln. I want a couple flat gauges. I can use some more tool heads for the lathe. I wouldn't mind having a mini mill, but all in all, I have everything I need for knife making. And as far as I'm concerned, barring maybe getting ready to buy a new car or something, I have everything need just for life in general. And I remember Bob Proctor, during one of his I don't know if it was a podcast or it's more on the YouTube videos that he did. He said something to the effect, I'm just kind of paraphrasing here, that when he gets somewhere, wherever he's going, he looks around and he says, "This is perfect. This is it. This is exactly, you know, this is exactly it. This is all perfect. I'm exactly where I need to be." And I kind of am. Now I'm kind of where I need to be. You know, I got the abrasives, I got the steel, I got some materials, I got some tools that I've always wanted. Now they're up and running. That bench for my drill was actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's my first actual woodworking project. Everything else my dad and I worked on together. You know, not counting the finishing on the countertop that I did, and on the grinder, and all that I did, and closing on the plexiglass. It's the first actual woodworking fabrication job that I did. And I'm exactly where I need to be. So, yeah, I'm exactly where I need to be. And that's kind of where I just want to lead with this video. So, I got these two, which are, and you know, the sun's out, and and I do the housework, and that's all done. And I take these two out on a walk. Get to the park in a minute. Have them walk in the park. But yeah, it's that's always more important than knife making. Okay, I mean, maybe I'll have so long in life with hands that don't have arthritis, or something, or maybe I'll only be young for so long. Those two there are more important than knife making any day, in my book. I'd rather give them, their time and do things with them than work on any order. It's like, where's my order? I'm out walking my dogs. Well, yeah, but I placed an order. It's like, well, I don't care. My dogs are actually I have a higher priority than their order. So that's kind of where I am, And it's like when Bob Proctor said that he walks into any situation and says, "This is it. This is where I need to go. This is it. It's all gonna, it all happens from there." So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of fun. Think about that. I just happened to be driving home with that 8-inch bolt in my bag, the 2 lock washers, the 2 flat washers, the 2 nuts, and I said, I have everything I need now. The taps, everything. The tap head, the machinery, the drill bits, the lathe, especially the lathe. I now have the capability to make threads and make my own fasteners instead of relying on vendors and whoever to sell me fasteners. I can do all my own stuff now. Now, I don't know if it's going to be like a titanium fastener. I don't know if it's going to be anything like that. But I can make fasteners. I can make a fastener. I can take that 305 stainless round stock, lathe it down, neck it down, cut threads, cut tap a male thread into the other end, and make fasteners. I can do these things now, just with the things in the garage. So, I got a roof over my head, and that's fine. Don't worry about the haters. Just let the haters worry about you. See you on the next one. Bye, guys.